afternoon. Todd Thoughton here from Thoughton Physical Therapy, here for another session of Facebook Live. Really excited to be back here again this week. As I was trying to figure out what would be a good topic, I want to do a quick presentation, probably less than 10 minutes. So the topic, after talking to a few of my patients, that I decided to do was working out through an injury. Many people ask me, can I work out through an injury? And I feel that everybody, with some exceptions, should continue to do some activity, motion, during an injury for a number of reasons. So whether you're hurt or you're injured, I want to go over how to successfully navigate you through working out while you recover. The outcome or the goal or the what is to return to your prior level of function while being able to work out. So that's the goal right there. The purpose, I'm going to go over some cons and some pros of working out. The first con of if you stop, and one of the cons of stopping working out while you're injured are, I'm going to lose my mind. If anybody enjoys working out like I do, when I stop working out, I really get irritated and aggravated, and I know other people do as well. So the first thing, I don't want to lose my mind. The other piece is that when I start up after recovery, I'm going to be kind of out of shape, not feel so good, and I'm going to be really deconditioned, and it's going to be tough to gain back everything that I've lost while stopping working out. And also, I may just not like the way I feel. I might notice that my muscle is maybe not as much muscle as it used to be before. So those are some of the cons of stopping to work out. Some of the pros of continuing to work out I will be able to keep my body strong and help my body. With my body being strong, it's going to help me recover from my injury even more so than if I stop working out. By increasing the circulation, this will also increase the healing process, which again is a really good thing to do, which is going to help speed up recovery. And the other thing that I find is a really big pro of working out through an injury is it will allow me to be in a better state. Because we know motion is lotion. I've said this quite a few times. Activity is something that just helps us feel better, being outside, so motion is lotion. To be able to keep working out through an injury, we're going to need three things. You know, I'm big on threes. The first one is a medical professional, whether it's a physician, a physical therapist, a chiropractor, a licensed massage therapist, that gets it on all levels. They need to get you. They need to understand why working out is a big piece of your life. The second thing would be a coach. A coach could be a personal trainer, a physical therapist that will help you be creative with your workout as you work through recovery. We'll also show you how to implement the plan, and we'll support you through your plan. There's many different ways to support people, but it's crucial to you getting through your injury. How's it going, Tracy? Thanks for joining. Jen, thanks for joining. Nice seeing you again today. Owen, how you been, buddy? Nice seeing you as well. The third thing that we need to do to be able to keep working out is we need to find your starting point. Where is your starting point? Super important to find your starting point, because if we start you in the wrong place, then we might end up in the wrong place. And if we start off in the wrong place and not know where our starting point is, it's likely that we might continue to exacerbate your injury, just make you worse. So when I say it's okay to keep working out, I really want to be specific. So we never, ever, ever want to work through certain types of pain. We don't want to work through types of pain that increase during the workout. We don't want to ever work through sharp pain at any of the body part that's in question that you're trying to recover from. We don't want to work through pain that moves to different areas, right? We don't want to go through pain that radiates down your leg, pain that radiates down your arm, and any numbness or any numbness in your legs or your arms. What is okay to work out? What is the soreness that is okay to work out? You're okay to work out through general muscle soreness, general joint achiness, and feeling stiff after workout. That's awesome. Now here's some crazy myths. It kills me every time I see or talk about these, so I figured I'd bring a few of them up. This is a great time to bring them up. One, no pain, no gain. I don't know who ever thought of that, but that's not really true. Again, it depends on what type of pain you're talking about. So we should not always work harder through something. We need to work smarter through things. So it's crazy to think that there are actually people that out there, and we know that we've seen them in the gym, that they still live by this rule. The body in me, my body is going to tell me exactly what I need. The second myth is lie down in bed when you hurt your back. Whoever would think about lying down in bed when you hurt your back? Again, unless it's some type of fracture or some type of surgical procedure, but I'm just talking about normal injuries. So motion is lotion. We want to keep the body moving, obviously within certain constraints or through our physician's orders. And if we lie down in bed, the body's just going to tighten up. Again, we're going to become deconditioned, and that plays with our mindset, and it's really tough to move forward to reach our goal. The third one, which is the craziest one, I can't even believe that people even say this, is stop working out when you're injured. There's many different things that we can actually do during an injury, like walking, stairs, pool therapy. There's many different ways under the correct guidance of one of the medical professionals that I talked about before. So from a PT perspective, the strength and conditioning or the strength and conditioning specialist perspective is as follows. There are 3 musts, even when you're injured, that we can continue to work out for. Number 1 is we have to activate our core muscles. Number 1 always should be number 1. We need to activate the fuse box. We need to activate the necks, the abdominal muscles, the low back, every muscle along the back of your spine and your glutes. Super important. We need to activate, again, the neck retractors, the scapulary retractors. Super important. The second thing we need to work on is posture. Posture is super important, something that we do all day long, whether we're sitting in a car, whether we're standing, whether we're sitting at work, whether we're talking with someone. We really want to have good posture all the time because that's going to allow all the muscles to work properly if the body is in good alignment. The third thing from a PT perspective is mobility. We need to keep up with the foam rolling. We need to keep up the foam roll for the upper body, the lower body, the thoracic spine. We also need to use a baseball for trigger points in the lat muscles, in the abdominal muscles, in the low back, the glutes. Super important. Mobility, crucial, crucial, crucial. From a physical therapy perspective, or from my perspective, my favorite thing, as we know, to talk about is the mindset. So when we're going to go into a workout, there's 3 things we're going to talk about. The first thing from the mindset portion is you always have to have an outcome. Always have to have an outcome. You have to have a purpose and an action plan. You need to have a roadmap of where you're going. We got to get from point A to point B. We got to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, useless. The second thing that's really, really helpful from a mindset perspective is an accountability partner with the right tools. Physical therapist, personal trainer, or coach of some sort. Maybe you can get all 3 of those in one. You want someone with a proven track record that is going to have taken people through the journey, or they have taken the people through the journey themselves. Crucial. You got to know, are they following what they say? And number 3 is consistent contact or communication with the coach. Crucial, because as we know, there's ups and downs emotionally as well as physically, and you want to stay dialed in all the time. Now that you're feeling close to 100%, these are the danger areas to avoid. I like to use the test-retest method, and this is just as we do certain things, we want to make sure if you're getting better, or if we're doing certain things, if you get worse, we really need to use the test and retest method all the time. So first thing is keep your chin up. It takes a long time to build up the core correctly. So we want to make sure that we're taking our time in a calculated, organized fashion under a guided professional. Also, we want to make sure that your symptoms never radiate or get worse. Crucial, crucial, crucial. That the arms are like any arm pain or leg pain that should continue to be getting a little bit less. It should move up towards the neck and the back along the spine. Then eventually, hopefully, you have no neck and back pain. Again, the 3 musts for continued safety for return to sport with continued success are physical therapy, core activation exercises, posture exercises, and mobility. Crucial. Ooh, right on time, 10 minutes. So I have a couple questions real quick. So one of the questions that I had was from a viewer was, I get so frustrated with my doctor when they always tell me to stop working out with an injury. Why are they telling me to do so? Well, first of all, they always have your concern as their number one priority. Maybe they don't know how, maybe they don't really work out themselves, maybe they don't have an idea of kind of what your mindset is, maybe they just don't know what your perspective is. Maybe they have seen in the past when people have worked out through different injuries that they have not felt better or they've gotten worse. Maybe they weren't under the care of guidance of somebody who had knowledge about how to work somebody through an injury. But I know it's only because they care about you as a person. So those are some good questions you can ask your physician as to why they don't want you to work out, and maybe they'd have a good reason. Another question is, I just sprained my ankle and I have an air cast for 4 to 6 weeks. I'm driving myself crazy. What can I do to keep busy? There's many things you can do. Even if you have an ankle air cast, doesn't mean your body shouldn't move. As long as you can walk, walking would be okay to do. Getting in the pool, doing some aquatic therapy, you can always lift your upper body. An elliptical might be a safe kind of motion because there's no lateral torsion of your ankle. Those are some things that you could do that probably would be helpful. I hurt my shoulder doing clean and jerks. I tore my rotator cuff in labrum. What can I do for this injury? Even someone has a tear in the rotator cuff or tear in their labrum, there's still many things that the person can do. It doesn't mean that you need to have surgery. Likely that you would, but there's many things that we want to do first. We want to get your range of motion better with your shoulder to make sure if you do need surgery that your body's functioning as good as it can. We want to work on all the muscle imbalances that you have. And of course, we want to work the core. We want to work the neck, the back, the abdominal muscles. We want to work everything we can do with the core to get your body as strong as it can. I'm only going to go over 3 questions. I wanted this to be short and sweet tonight for you guys. I hope this information was valuable, but just goes to show that you can work out through an injury, but you want to consult your medical professional, whether it's a physician, physical therapist, chiropractor, licensed massage therapist. We can definitely help you out. If you have any questions, please feel free, as always, to contact me at toddh@houghtonphysicaltherapy.com or reach out to me on Facebook. I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions, or even shoot me a topic that you'd like to see me talk about. Have a great day. See you soon.